I am the shrine of Annai Velangkanni in Medan, Indonesia. It gives me great delight to welcome all the beloved devotees of Mary of Our Lady of Good Health, whom the Indians lovingly call Annai Velangkanni or Arokia Matha. I was completed on the 1st of October 2005 and was christened as Graha Maria Annai Velangkanni, Graha meaning home or sanctuary or shrine in Sanskrit. I am the only shrine in the world outside of India dedicated to Our Lady of Good Health as an official place of pilgrimage. I am also the first Marian shrine of Annai Velangkanni in the whole of Indonesia, making me a must-visit pilgrimage center for all the devotees of Mary. I was officially declared opened by His Excellency Acting Governor of North Sumatra Province, Dr. Rudolf Pardede, and my dedication was solemnized by Monsignor A.G. Pius Datubara, OFM Capuchin, the Archbishop of Medan, on the 1st of October 2005.
We have now a shrine, a beautiful shrine in Medan. What is our purpose to build this? It is a sign of faith. It is a sign of faith to God through the mother of His Son, Jesus Christ. Padre James Bharata Putra once asked me, Bishop, how do you think if I try to build a shrine that is a shrine big enough to make place for many people coming together? And I experienced, he told me, in India that there is a shrine of sick people. Mary is called Maria Annai Velangkanni, the Mary, the helper of the sick. So I see that many people in this area very sick, spiritually and also bodily, because there are many poor people. So when he told this, immediately I agreed. Go ahead. Several times I visited this place and I have met many people who are not Catholics. For instance, one of the family met, she told the mother of the children, told me, my children, when they came here and pray, all of them passed the exam with good points. And now they are in the university or the high school. And also small children already brought to Penang. And the doctor told them nothing could be done for him. But back from there, the whole family come there and pray seriously with faith, and the child becoming well again. So I invite you to experience this special spiritual atmosphere and to sense God. And if you need something, please don't be afraid. If you come with deep faith, strong faith, you'll get what you ask from God.
My roots go back to more than 120 years ago to the early Catholic community who came from Pondicherry and Trichinopoli, brought to Tanah Delhi by a French family. As the community grew, a Dutch Capuchin priest, Pastor Ferdinandus van Loon, came to take care of the Catholics around Medan. Pastor van Loon knew the Tamil language well and therefore could interact with the local Tamil Catholics. In November 1915, he built a church and a school and houses exclusively for Tamil Catholics. Pastor van Loon named this land Kampong Christian. The church, named after St. Anthony, was rebuilt in 1935 to accommodate the increasing number of Tamil Catholics as well as the other ethnic groups. Later, after the Japanese occupation, the St. Anthony's Catholic community, now under the Capuchins, requested and welcomed the Sisters of St. Joseph's Congregation, Congregasi Suster Santo Joseph, better known as KSSY, to help in the parish and to help run the school, hostel and orphanage at Kampong Christian. In 1972, a Jesuit missionary came from India to serve as assistant parish priest of St. Anthony's Church. He was Father James Bharadaputra. Father James, as he is fondly called, had a strong desire to engage the existing Tamil Catholic community to bring them closer to the Lord, especially through devotion and novenas to Annai Velangkanni, which was fervently observed by their forefathers back in Tamil Nadu. So really, I'm the handiwork of this God's dreamer, Father James Bharadaputra. For him, I am something of a dream come true. How did this God's dreamer visualize things? He saw God himself as being the shrine building committee, Mother Mary to take care of funds, and Father James himself as the one appointed to build the shrine. I am really the handiwork of God himself, so glorious and majestic, uniquely magnificent and imposing. A rare beauty for the onlookers. I am the product of 4 years in the making, and except for one professional, Dr. Engineer Johannes Tarigan, a lecturer at both the Catholic University and the Government University of North Sumatra, with no official building committee to raise funds, with no qualified architect or contractor, or skilled workers, and not even any professional artist or sculptor, except for a painter who never had attended any art academy, but only had his natural artistic talents to rely on. I was shaped by amateur hands into a thing of rare beauty. And indeed, a thing of beauty is joy forever.
When Father contacted me to design this building with him, Father showed me a much smaller structure than the present structure. During the process of building, Father had a lot of ideas until the building became this huge. As for the architecture, especially the tower, I went with Father James to India and we returned with an inspiration for the building. But anyhow, eventually Father was the one who inspired the design, and I as the engineer assisted Father in the structural design. This structure has been designed to withstand earthquakes and has survived the recent Nias and Aceh earthquakes. I believe this structure can tolerate earthquakes up to 9.0 or 8.7 Richter scale. Also interesting about this building is the many symbols of the church, the biblical expressions, inspired and implemented by Father himself. This is indeed a creation of God, implemented by Father James, and I am called by God to assist Father James complete this building.
Dan saya disuruh Tuhan membantu beliau untuk mewujudkan bangunan ini.
Father James ventured into such a monumental work that was eventually to cost 4 billion rupiahs, equivalent to US dollars 450,000, at a time when the national economy was not that stable. How did he do it? In the dreamer's own words.
At no time did I feel worried about the funds for the work because the Lord was providing me my weekly needs through the generosity of hundreds of people, hundreds of devotees from Asian countries like Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Japan, and mostly they were sending in anonymity, thanks to the unceasing intercession of Annai Velangkanni and the generous contributions, the shrine could be materialized.